So we're coming to the end of our first post-pandemic year of gig work, and it's been an exciting year with some changes and some observations that I've made. The gig economy is still moving extremely fast and growing. Before the pandemic, it was about 57 million people, or roughly 30% of people in our economy have participated in the gig economy, and it grew by 33% since then, so continually growing fast. More and more companies are seeing gig platforms as a solution for their staffing needs. It's becoming less of a novelty and more of a strategy. And that's something that's really exciting, obviously for our company, because I believe it helps more workers get back into the workforce. Some individuals can't work the full shift or a regular part-time shift or even a full-time opportunity. The gig economy solves that. It lets these companies bring these individuals back into the workforce and allow them to staff up and strategize for how they're going to meet their demands as a business. And so with more companies taking on the gig economy as a viable source for staffing, that means more and more people get an opportunity to work as well. We saw a rapid growth as a company during COVID, and that's because many of the businesses out there were responding to the rapidly changing environment of COVID, and they were using us for that. What they have now discovered is that we're not just a COVID response company. We are a strategy for how to solve staffing problems moving forward. And companies are saying, this is a great tool to not have to worry so much about turnover, but continually have the talent flow I need in order to keep my business operating smoothly and effectively. And so it's not only a piece of tech that makes things more modern and easy for you to use, it's a viable staffing strategy to add to your existing strategy to help your company move forward. The staffing game has changed. It used to be all about retention, retaining those hourly workers. But now it's actually more about talent flow. It's about being able to have your business move fast. It's about being able to respond to the ebbs and flows of your business. It's about being able to, when you see that hourly worker leave, to be able to replace them right away with someone who's qualified, with someone who has experience, with, on our platform, someone who has strong ratings and reviews that you can see, this person is reliable. That's what it's about. And if your business can move faster, you can outperform your competition. And so that's what we're about. We're about building an on-demand staffing platform. And when we say on-demand, we mean on-demand. We mean you post and you start to see that shift fill up right away, and you're ready to have people come work at your place of business as soon as the next day. The best companies are not thinking of the gig economy as a passing fad. They're thinking of it as a long-term solution for staffing, and they're building that into their strategies. To give you an example, I saw a company last night that had worked with several staffing agencies, traditional staffing agencies. It wasn't working great for them, and I believe the reason why it's not working great for them is because workers are not going to the staffing agencies as much. They're going to their phones. They're going to those apps and they're looking for what are the newest ways of finding work. So they posted a shift late last night in preparation for an event that was happening first thing in the morning for roughly 10 people. I'm happy to say they got it filled before that shift started in the morning. And that's what I mean by speed. They were able to quickly post, quickly see people apply, quickly accept people, and get that shift going. I would advise them to give themselves more time to prepare, but sometimes you have to just respond to the needs of your business. And that's why we've built this platform for companies to be able to respond to those times where I have to get people, I have to get them now, I need to be able to get that talent flow coming as fast as I can get it to respond to the needs of my business. The biggest group of workers since the baby boomers is now entering the workforce. We got the Gen Zs, the millennials, and these companies are now saying, how do I attract this style of worker to my company? If they don't do it, they're gonna struggle to figure out how to keep their company staffed. So here's the best thing. You don't have to have a Gen Z millennial strategy. You just gotta use a company like Bacon that is doing that for you. We are tapped into that market. That worker is looking for flexibility. That worker is looking for independence, autonomy, and our platform provides that for them. And so that's why we're a great partner to work with any company that's looking to attract that style of worker. We had a worker whose top app he used on his phone that week was bacon. And the reason why is workers are looking for some of these short-term opportunities. There is a style of worker out there that can't work the regular full-time job or even part-time shift, and they have to have much more flexibility in their life in order to get work in. And so they get on the app, they look for the opportunities, and sometimes they're picking those ones that are only a day or two away because that's the level of flexibility that need. That's the scheduling and planning that they can do with their life. And so yeah, we have workers that really, really enjoy being able to help companies with those last minute needs. We've always had the strategy and the vision of being the best at providing that contingent worker, the gig worker, the individual who needs more flexible time. And that's been our strategy from day one. It's great to see the industry now take hold of that and for us to have many years of experience on knowing how to actually deliver that and deliver it well. So we're excited about the opportunity for the world to see there is a different way of doing work, and bacon is the best way to go about doing that.